So it's one of those things, though, that for him to have such a low win rate on it, I say low, 43%, not the worst. And then we're going to round things out with a lot of freedom for Hans Sommer and Vander to play much more aggressively in the 2 versus 2. Which, speaking of,
has the barrier, but he's going to go down straight away. First blood to Hans Sommer.
Looking for a gank. But hey, what's that? Award is there, Inspired is here in classic Rogue fashion. They're tracking the jungler, they're here for the counter gank.
Finn pops him back with the showstopper. There's the haymaker, but the barrel knocks them both out of it, and KazaLoLLCShighlights still has that dominus proccing. Are they going to fight for it? Because Larsen's on his way up. Flash forward, the knockback from Inspired, but Cabo slices and dices straight into Larsen. So much damage coming out. Selfie's on his way up, looking for his first kill in the LEC. Takes it. And now Inspired is going to be scattered to all 4 corners of the globe. However, Vander and Hans Sommer are on the chase, and with Fate's Call, even if it misses, Selfie has no mana left at all. Hans Sommer will give Larsen his first kill of the game.
So what's the big CS difference between the 280 carries? It's already getting bigger. Larsen now looking for a play onto Selfie.
Selfie no flash, of course, and it's an easy enough pickup. Rogue have race.
Vitality.
It looks like, oh, sorry, yeah, whether Vitality could be a spoiler towards some of these teams near the playoff race. It seems like they're not going to be able to get in the way of Rogue today.
Nope, and we talked about it. Like, Rogue's strength comes from the fact that they have good players in every position, and if you leave them alone to lane...
Sommer's been funneled a huge amount of gold, has a 30 CS lead, and is now going to get that tower in the bottom lane. Here comes the showstopper from Finn, looking for the blast cone, gets kicked back by Skeens. There's the charm. KazaLoLLCShighlights slicing and dicing in, and in the end, Finn will fall. Skeens gets it. 3rd kill of the game.
And while, of course, these plates are valuable, Hans Sommer is doing exactly the same thing in the bot lane as Larsen goes in. Larsen
jumps straight onto Selfie, former teammates on H2K, but Larsen showing Selfie why he's the one starting in the LEC at a consistent basis.
Vitality will be able to trade this tower, but Rogue still up a tower, still ahead, 2.5k gold.
They really shouldn't be taking, and enemy teams can get back at them. However, when you are in a comp that scales better against an early game comp and you keep getting catches like that, you give me, another kill for Rogue in the bottom lane. If I said to you, I'll give you 5 chocolate bars, not as succinctly as I could have done, but I was trying to put it in words you'd understand as Selfie flashes away. Good escape from him on the dive there. I want to give him credit for that play, but he's going to get knocked back. Overstepped after a great flash. Here comes the fight. Skeens jumps things. Stopwatch used by Inspired. Still back looking for the charm. KazaLoLLCShighlights TPing in as well. Double charm's going to come out. It's Inspired. Flashes away from the damage there from Skeens. The shuffle in from Larsen. Skeens gets his face broken in 2. Larsen flashes away from KazaLoLLCShighlights, who's going to have his show stopped right there. Larsen still alive. Vitality don't find a single kill.
Yeah, misses the W, but still ends up coming out on top of that fight. Will secure their first Drake of the game. Throw, which is why I'm saying they should still be careful.
And Kalista does a lot of throwing with those spears as well.
That's true. That is true. But he can also see Renekton top lane, so he's like, okay, I know where Syndra is. I know where the alligator is. I'm all good. I can fight birds.
He can. The spears are super effective versus birds, apparently, as Comp uses his stop. Works well. Immolate was buffed.
Exactly. All right, here we go.
Flash forward by Vander. There's the depth charge, and there goes Selfie. Back to the fountain. KazaLoLLCShighlights knocked back straight into the waiting arms of Hans Sommer. It doesn't really matter if you've got a crocodile on your face when you can just... I don't think I've ever giggled like that on stream before. Hans Sommer steps forward, has got the GA, doesn't even need it popped.
What are the options available? How does Rogue actually set up for this Baron? Will they bother, or will they just fight?
Finn flashes in and knocks back Comp, but he uses the Feather Storm to try and get away. Flashes across the wall, Larsen shuffles in. That's 2 kills straight away for Rogue. Really not too much you can do up the Baron the first time, and maybe, just maybe, he is the single ray of hope for Vitality. They'll look for a Baron steal as the Repelled charge in and was taken down. Skeens is on his way, has the smite. He has equal level with Inspired, so it would be a pure 50-50 if he can get in, but it looks like Rogue are just going to take it too quickly. And the flash. Rogue will get their second dragon of the game, not too impactful at this point, as we expect them just, well, demolishing it pretty darn quickly. 11,000 gold lead, as you said, Vedius, and Vitality really have less than a 90% chance of winning this game. Less than a 10%, that's what you said earlier, wasn't it? Yeah, less than a 10% chance. Definitely less than 90%. As KazaLoLLCShighlights TP's in behind them.
Well, this seems to be the last-ditch effort from Vitality. The Hail Mary play. Let's see if they can hold the line. Hans Sommer just freely hitting onto the inhibitor in the top lane.
KazaLoLLCShighlights TV behind them, and then down this one as well. Super minions have started.
Yeah, they can dive if they want, but here comes Steel back.
Gets one, the showstopper knocks him back, but the charge is just dead before he even hits the ground. Selfie short to follow. This has been a demolition from Rogue. They really haven't met up with too much resistance. Vitality tried their hardest, but Rogue were just so much better than them today. And they keep their hopes of making playoffs very much alive here, Rogue. Looking like they'll be ending up 4th or 5th. Of course, they've got a few difficult games to go. Still Fnatic to play as they jump in. Cabochard forced back to the fountain. The Nexus Towers should be the target here for Rogue. Only one remain. And unfortunately, Vitality are knocked out of playoffs contention, but Rogue are still there. And Rogue is still there.
That was your winner.
Yeah.